Demolition. Destroy the objectives.
Growing up, there was no game mode on Black Ops that I played more than Demolition. A simple game mode on paper that just seemed like two teams fighting to destroy or defend two bomb sites.
Bomb is armed.
Similar to Search and Destroy, yet in this mode, players would not be limited to one life, and the attacking team will be required to destroy both bomb sites to win the round.
Kill confirmed.
Good job, team. Get ready for the next round.
You heard that right, the next round. This was a best of 3 game mode where teams would swap from defender to attacker or vice versa, rounds having a base of 2.5 minute timer, but also adding 2.5 minutes if you destroyed one of the bomb sites. Some matches of this mode could seemingly last upwards to 15 minutes, a lot longer than any of the other game modes. A match of TDM would at worst be 10 minutes, and that's normally not likely. I mean, look at that score, 61-5. And games like this wasn't limited to just sandy balls here. This game mode is where I had my first game over 100 kills, and many others would do the same. Demolition was a sweat fest. Either your team was wrecking shop, or you were simply spawn trapped for 10+ minutes. Arguments for both sides, as I've been on both. Sadly, this game mode has barely seen any light in modern Call of Duty, and that's what I'd like to talk about in today's video. So sit back, subscribe if you like, and let's see if Demolition was a diamond in the rough or the rough in the diamond. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was the first multiplayer to feature Demolition as a core game mode. Teams alternating and attacking and defending 2 bomb sites, both of which must be destroyed by the attacking team equipped with the bombs. Unlike almost every other game mode, Demolition had set spawns for each round. Attackers had their side and defenders took the other. Attacking teams would spawn with a bomb per player, unlike Search and Destroy, where a single bomb was placed in front of the team at spawn. Planting, defusing, and destroying bomb sites was the basic objective of the game mode, but man, is that not what people did. Demolition was a massive campfest, with defending teams normally choosing one bomb site to defend and allowing the attacking team to destroy the other to extend the match timer. Spawns were very easy to manipulate, especially in these earlier Call of Duty games, but the appeal in the mode wasn't just for tryhards to get 500+ kills, but it gave the casual player a chance to get crazy high amounts of kills in matches they otherwise might not be able to do that in. There was no respawn timer, so it was easy to rack super high kill counts and get kill streaks you might barely ever get. I'm sure I called my first nuke in on Demolition. Black Ops came out the next year, and Demolition was still featured in the core playlist. This is the game that truly made me fall in love with the game mode. Demolition would feature in the Nuketown 24/7 playlist. This playlist would randomly be live for a weekend here and there as the game was in its main life. I think it even became permanent at some time, or maybe at the end of its life, or even still, I'm not sure. But the playlist had only one map, which was Nuketown, had all the game modes, including Demolition, and these weekends would always have double XP and would just be a blast to rack up stupidly high kill counts. This was also before skill-based matchmaking was as integrated as it is now. I'm sure it's always been a thing, just probably dumbed down, but this meant you could sit in lobbies with a good team time and time again and have high kill matches. Chopper gunners, K9 units, Blackbirds, it were just super easy streaks to get in this game mode, and there was never a chance of a spawn to flip and you'd get shot in the back while your whole team was just behind you. Modern Warfare 3 was the next year's Call of Duty title and did have Demolition in it, identical to the other game variations, except Modern Warfare 3 definitely seemed to play more with the spawns, as it seemed a little bit harder to spawn trap in this mode compared to Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2. This mode also changed up the 1v1 situations or the overtime. The older system, it just had the team with the higher kills would be designated as the defender and they would run around normally. But with Modern Warfare 3, they changed their spawning to only one bomb in the middle of the map, and both teams would then fight to destroy the bomb. And this was kind of how they ran the overtimes. Changed the flow slightly, as now teams didn't have 3 full rounds to just dominate the other team. Demolition returned in Black Ops 2 and was exactly like the Modern Warfare 3 version. Still as easy to get high kills, as a lack of spawn flipping made controlling the map the easiest out of any other game mode. Even in Domination, with the opposing team controlling 2 tier 1 flag, you would flip the spawn and give you a chance to rebound and make score, but with Demolition, you were completely at the whim of the better team. Ghost was the next year title for Call of Duty and was set to have Demolition in its core playlist, but would sadly launch without it, and not once through its life cycle would the game feature. This is the first game without the game mode since its introduction. Some game modes would come and go, but none really saw this coming. It was as standard as Domination and Team Deathmatch was at this point for core, so why did they decide to take it out now? Advanced Warfare had no mention of the mode, but it would return in Black Ops 3 as a core game mode yet again, though you could see them trying to tackle the spawn trapping, as spawns were a lot more random and fair, so to say, instead of easy to watch sets of spawns. But the mode was still fun and still focused on high kill count games, with long matches, defending and attacking bomb sites, so it was nice to see back after 2 years, and fans hoped it would stay around. But of course, next year's title would disappoint fans like it always did, in every other aspect. It only featured Demolition in its public playlist for 7 whole days, from February 3rd to February 10th. Also, COD 4's Remastered would also feature the mode for a select amount of times, like Infinite Warfare. The mode wasn't originally on COD 4, but it was fun to see it on those older maps. Really sad it was there so short, honestly. Call of Duty World War II would also feature the game just for a limited time and not as a permanent mode. The mode seemed to have run its course. When the mode was introduced back into the game for Modern Warfare 2019, it was almost unrecognizable. Spawns flipping all over the place, almost impossible to lock down and defend bomb sites, as any pressure on opponents would have them spawning behind you. It became so different, I honestly forgot it was even in the game. I look back and could only vaguely remember it as a mode, because it was no different than something like Domination at the point. This year's Modern Warfare 2 again's to fail to feature the mode, but I fear if it came back, it would just continue to be a shell of its past self. For my personal favorite mode, just an afterthought. Spawn killing was no doubt something that made the mode be looked at with mixed reviews, and is probably the reason it gets barely represented. If it's loved and hated, better to just take it out. But let me know how you feel. Did you love Demolition and would like to see it placed back in Modern Warfare 2 as a homage to the game that introduced it? Or did you hate the spawn camping and are glad it's gone? Leave a comment below. As always, it's been Ricto, and thanks for watching.